Yeah. Welcome to the Mark Marcus Show.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Mark Marcus. Welcome to Double MTV. Today we're gonna talk about your boy, man. That boy from Blindside. What was his name? I don't even know his name, bro. But the big lineman that was adopted and the whole story Hollywood painted. And now this dude is talking about them cats never adopted him and they was stealing his money, bro. Bro, this is a sad one because that story was inspiring for a lot of kids. And now, you know what I mean, you're hearing this and you're just kind of like, what the hell going on? What happened? You know what I mean? So let's watch this, bro. And let's see what the hell going on with this whole situation, man.
Former NFL player Micheal Oher says he was blindsided when he recently learned he was never adopted by the real-life Tuohy family. In a 14-page petition filed in Tennessee, the former offensive tackle claims Sean and Leanne Tuohy tricked him into a conservatorship, giving them legal rights to sell his story and in turn profit millions. Oher says he never saw a penny from that movie deal and once out of the conservatorship for good. The Tuohy family says they were told he was just too old to be adopted and the conservatorship was the only way to help him get into college. So here to break down this, principal of criminal defense firm Uretzian Law, Laura Uretzian. Laura, thank you so much for your time. Okay, this is a 14-page complaint. This movie came out in 2009. Tell us your thoughts on why this is happening now. It's 2023.
Well, my guess is that he never realized that he was never adopted, and all of this was uncovered recently through the help of some attorneys who were able to get the documents, look into.
Man, I tell people all the time, I've been in the music business forever. Do not sign anything unless you got a lawyer present. And I can see how this could be a mistake, thinking that people have your best interests at heart. But look at the thing with Britney Spears. Like, bro, money will make people do some weird stuff, bro, for real.
Everything and realized that he was never adopted, but basically, these people were just his conservators and had all sorts of rights. And at the same time, there's suspicion that they may have made a lot more money than he did. Sounds like he didn't make anything from the movie, and hence the reason for this kind of a petition.
All right, so how likely, Laura, is that? So this is a former NFL player. We know he had, at the very least, an agent. More than likely, he had at least a lawyer. If he was adopted or not adopted, it happened over the age of 18. So at no point, no one looked at those documents?
Which is one of the first questions I was asking myself. I'm thinking, all these years, I mean, he's not just anybody. He's a former NFL player. He's surrounded by.
Yeah, but when you think people are your family and they wouldn't do you that way, bro, you're not looking for, you know what I mean, some type of something going on. You thinking, yo, these people love me. You know what I mean? This is my adopted family. They wouldn't do me like that. You ain't looking for that unless you ain't got no money and you like, yo, can I hold some money? And they like, what you talking about? You know what I mean?
Attorneys or people who could have helped him. But I guess there's always the possibility that he never suspected anything. He's busy with his career. The movie and the conservatorship is not something he's questioning. It's not his focus because he's got a career. And only at some point in his life, I guess, as this, he becomes more and more suspicious, he has someone look into it and he figures it out. So it's, there's some issues that can come up in the case itself.
Right.
And I'm sure some civil lawyers can bring those up if there's a statute of limitations issue, or maybe a reasonable person should have known about this earlier, years and years ago. But then I'm sure his lawyers are ready for that and they've got an explanation for it.
And you're right. I mean, if he never suspected anything, it's possible that he never looked that closely at the documents. Laura, how will the fact that so much time has passed likely play into how the case proceeds?
Again, I mean, there may be some legal issues that, the family is going to raise. Again, the amount of time that's passed, maybe this is time barred. Again, it all depends on the statute of limitations in the state where it's happening. And one of the things that we have to remember is, as far as the case goes, a lot of time has passed. So memories fade over time. It's going to be more difficult to find witnesses. So all sorts of things can come up.
You know what's crazy? I didn't even know you can get adopted after 18. You know what I mean? Like, that's That's crazy.
Case progresses. But it's a very interesting one because I could see the two sides to this. I mean, this is a family that really did help him. They became a family to him, whether adoptive family or conservators. It almost doesn't matter what the legal document says. Sounds like they were a family to him. Now, the key question is going to be, did they take advantage? Did they take advantage of him? Did they make the money that he was entitled to? Did they keep it to themselves? Was this planned out? Or was this something else, what they're claiming, that they basically helped him boost his ability to get into the University of Mississippi?
Right.
We'll have to find that out. It's going to be very interesting.
Thank you for watching.
Listen, I mean, man, this happens so much. Unfortunately, even family that's your blood relatives will sometimes try to take advantage of you if you allow it. This should be a lesson to any player, any person that's either adopted or had family and are asked to sign papers. You need to get somebody to take a look at them papers. I mean, it just doesn't matter, you know. I mean, I wouldn't want to say if it's your mom, but I mean, moms might be go on something else, but I would trust my tea lady, but you just never know, man. So, you know what I mean? Get you some representation to check all that out. But listen, man, I want to thank everybody that's been subscribing, bro. The channel is crazy blowing up. Thank y'all for definitely hitting that like button and all that and commenting below. Y'all just don't know how much it means to us over here, man, at Double MTV. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video, all right? All right, man. One, peace.